I've done a few headphone reviews on this channel, but I've never done an earbuds review, and the reason is because I hate sticking things in my ears, but that's besides the point. I have now been sent a pair of Origem HS-3s, so this review is for you guys. Now, according to the box, the HS-3s are supposed to provide your earballs with some glorious HDR audio. Now, me being a video guy and all, I know that HDR is for video, not audio. It stands for high dynamic range, so I'm 99.67% sure that that's a whole bunch of marketing BS. But that doesn't mean that these are gonna sound bad, and we'll get to that in just a bit, but first, let's talk about the design. Right off the bat, when you take them out of the carrying case, you can immediately see who these are designed for. You've got these thin metal hooks at the top that are designed to go around your ear and keep the earbuds in place. And I'm not fond of the way it looks because it literally just looks like metal wire attached to earbuds. However, they are quite comfortable, much more comfortable than I anticipated, and they're very lightweight. And they stay in my ears relatively well, so that's good. The overall design is okay. They do feel a little plasticky. Definitely would have preferred some aluminum or just some general metal in here other than the thin metal hooks here to make it feel a little more premium, but they are fairly lightweight, so I'll give it a pass. They're also IPX5 water resistant, meaning that they can withstand a jet of water up to 30 seconds or something like that. So probably fine to go out in the rain with, as well as, you know, they're definitely sweat resistant, but I wouldn't take them in the shower with you. To charge the earbuds, you've got micro USB right on the side of the inline controls here. Micro USB is fine. They're not that common anymore, I find. A lot of my devices don't actually have micro USB anymore, so it would have been nicer to see USB-C, but it doesn't matter because they charge in like 45 minutes flat from zero battery, so that's pretty good. And the battery life on these are actually quite decent. You get about 6 hours depending on your use. You know, if you're running on a treadmill and you need to turn these up quite loud like I do, I get around 4.5 to 5 hours. But the worst part about the battery life is when you get down to, you know, the 15% battery left, you get a really annoying battery low warning. So definitely not ideal. Other than a few minor design flaws though, these earbuds are actually pretty decent, especially in terms of sound quality. I mean, you've got very solid lows and mids here. Wasn't terribly ecstatic about the highs because they sounded a little bit muddy to my ear, but everything else seemed pretty good. It's got a nice kick in the low end, which you definitely want when you're exercising. You know, you're trying to keep your energy up. You got that nice low end coming through, which was very surprising for a pair of earbuds. The only thing that wasn't that great was the fact that they claimed that, you know, it has HDR audio, when in fact they really just sound like a regular pair of earbuds or headphones. They sound good, don't get me wrong, they sound very good, but that HDR claim is just marketing BS used to sell you these, so don't pay any attention to that. There's no active noise cancellation here, but if you choose the right ear tips for you, it should block out plenty of noise anyway. But my favorite feature with these earbuds is actually the voice control. At any point in time while you're listening to music, you can actually give these earbuds commands. So if I want to hear the next song, all I have to say is next song. And these are actually quite good at picking up exactly what you're saying and following those commands. At about, you know, 80 to 90% of the time they get it right, which is really cool. If you want to pause the music, you can say pause music. If you want to play music, you say play music. And that holds true whether you're listening to music or you're watching YouTube videos, listening to podcasts, etc., etc. You can also say the command hello voice cue, which is a bit odd, but it works. And that will actually activate either Siri if you're on an iPhone or Google Assistant if you're on an Android device, which is also pretty cool and it works very well. The microphone quality on these for audio calls and the like are also pretty decent. I mean, obviously they're not studio quality, but someone on the other end is not going to be able to tell whether you're using the inbuilt microphone on your phone or your Bluetooth headphones, so that's pretty good. Speaking of expensive, the HS-3s are also not the most cheap earbuds that you can buy. During the Indiegogo campaign, you could get these for around $60 or $70, which was pretty good value, but they've since gone up to $100 retail since the Indiegogo campaign was successfully funded. So yeah, $100 is not terribly bad for a pair of earbuds, but I think it definitely would have been a better value at $60 or $70 if it had stayed that price. These earbuds overall are very good in the right hands. If you're an active person or you lead a more active lifestyle, you know, you like exercising, going for walks, etc., etc., these headphones are pretty good. But if you're more of a casual listener that just wants a pair of earbuds to put in your ears while you're on the bus to work, I would look at something like the Samsung Galaxy Buds that were just released over this. So if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to support my content. And as always, have a great day.